The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. Imagine that right before you were born, right before you were sent out into this world, you got to talk to your creator, the person who made this entire universe, right before you were born. And you kind of get to pick and choose the type of person you get to become. You kind of like get to discuss with the creator of who you want to become. So you tell him that I want to be courageous. The creator replies by saying that I will give you monsters to terrify you so you can conquer them. Well, then you say, I want to be patient. And he replies by saying that then I will give you a set of failures. I'll make you work harder and longer so you can learn how to wait. And then you say, I want to be wise. He replies by saying that then I will give you failures that will crush your spirit so you can learn the value of judgment. You then say, sounds like kind of like a hard life. Can you give me a good life? And the creator replies by saying that just as we measure the quality of a blacksmith by the strength of his steel, I measure you by what you are at the end, not by the fire or the hammer that it took to make you. You see, a good life is that which makes you into a good person, and that is a hard life. If you think about it, everybody who's in the top, everybody who you look up to, everybody who is successful, they went through really difficult shit. If they had kind of like a biography or kind of like a Netflix show, and you watch that, you'd see that they went through a shit ton of struggles, a lot of pains, a lot of failures, a lot of setbacks. That molded them into the person they are today. Like a few years ago, I constantly thought that I could shortcut the way to success. I could find the easy way out. I could get to 10K per month in 2 months. And only after 3 months of trying to find the shortcut, the easy way out, I realized that you can't teleport to the destination. You can't teleport to the end outcome. You gotta walk the path. The path molds you into the person you want to become at the end. The person you want to become when you finally reach the destination. Through setbacks, through failures, you experience in the path. You learn how to persevere, you learn how to be disciplined, you learn how to be patient. The path makes you into the person you want to become. Not the destination is just a product of the path you walk. And another thing that made my life very easy, very not easy, but more fun and fulfilling, is that I realized that it's all a test. And once you realize that it all becomes much, much easier. You getting bullied, it's the universe or God or whatever you believe in. It's testing you so to see if you can come out stronger as a better man, or will you give in to their harsh words, them calling you names, them making fun of your parents. Are you going to give in to them, or are you going to become a stronger man at the end? Nobody believing in you? Well, do you believe them that you can't, that you're a failure, that you should set realistic goals? Or do you trust your own capability? Do you trust your own self that you can do it? You can persevere through the failures, through the mistakes, through the setbacks, and become a better person, the person you want to become. A few weeks ago, actually, I started seeing everything, every obstacle I faced, every setback, every failure as a test from God. That's what I believe in. He can't just give me what I want. He can't just fulfill my wish just like that. Just by a click of his finger, he can't just give me wealth, give me freedom. I have to prove myself to him that I actually deserve it. Because if you think about it, there's thousands, if not millions, who want the same thing that you want. Wealth, freedom, love. Almost like billions, millions, everybody around the world wants that. You have to prove yourself that you actually deserve it. And why you deserve it and not the other guy. why you deserve it and why I don't deserve it. You have to prove it yourself. You have to prove to yourself and to the universe that you actually deserve what you want. You deserve the consequences of your actions, right? Instead of sulking about how hard or shit your life is, how much you gotta work, how you gotta get up early, how you gotta always commute to this some like job. Instead of being all depressed and sad about these things, why don't you just appreciate it? And I'll tell you why, because you got what you wanted. You asked for success. You asked for wanting to be disciplined. You asked for patience. You asked for all these things: success, patience, discipline. You asked for all of these, and God or whoever you believe in gave you this. He gave you the path. He won't give you the destination. He gives you the path so that you can walk on the path and you can kind of mold yourself into the person you want to become in the destination, in the end outcome, if you get what I mean. You wanted to be successful, you want to be disciplined. That's why the Creator made you work 10 times harder, made you things that you hate doing, made you wait, made you face failures over and over and over again until you finally got a little bit of results. That makes you into the person you want to become. He is giving what you want. You just fail to realize it. And you just kind of think that, why is he punishing me? Why? Life's so unfair, life's so this, life's so shit. You can't reap the fruits without any labor. The next time you find yourself being all sad and depressed about the fact that you have to do something hard, instead of complaining about why you have to do this, why don't you just appreciate the fact that the universe has given you a path that you can follow, that you can walk and mold yourself into the person you want to become in the destination. Do you know the best way of learning? Whether this be in school, whether this be in your personal life or anything, it is by doing. It's by taking action. Let me give you an example, okay? Who do you think is going to be better with money? The person who won the lottery and won just $1 million just one day after waking up? Or the other person who worked for months and months, maybe even years, maybe even decades? He woke up early every morning to start working on his business, and one day he finally got to 10K per month. Do you think he would be better with money, or the person who, not 1 million, let's say the person who won $10,000 in lottery money? Who do you think is going to be better with the money? This lottery winner or this other businessman, this other guy who's very disciplined? It's quite obvious, isn't it? The person who won the lottery is probably going to spend everything that he has in a few days, because he doesn't have the knowledge, he doesn't have the discipline, the skill of persevering, the skill of being patient, the skill of actually analyzing what he should do, the skill of handling failures, handling setbacks. He doesn't have any of those, because he just teleported to the destination, right? He just got to the destination without learning anything, and he is probably going to spend everything that he got in the lottery winnings in a few days. That's probably what he's going to do. While the other guy, the guy who spent years, maybe months, struggling, handling failures, setbacks, learning the skills of discipline, the skill of handling money, the skill of what else is there? A skill of persevering. He knows how to be patient. He knows the value of hard work, discipline. It's obvious that he will be better with money. In fact, that he's probably going to double the 10K per month, the 10K in a few months, right? I know you're going through some tough times, but remember this: a smooth sea never makes a skilled sailor. I'll see you in the next one, bro. Make it happen, man. I'll see you in the next one.